Hi, welcome to my class Globalization. I'm Professor Felicity. Today I'm going to discuss about the causes and effects of globalizations. There was a time when countries' wealth was measured in the terms of gold it has. Exports were encouraged, imports were restricted because if we are going to import, we have to give away the gold for the amount of the products which we are going to receive from the other countries. But in case if we are going to export, we are going to receive gold from the other countries. Thus, it was measured in the terms of gold. But now it is not like that. The theory is being changed. We are in the era where the globalization has expanded the world trade activities. Today, the economics of most countries are so interconnected that they form the part of the single interdependent global economy. That is what the globalization. It refers to the rapid increase in the share of economic activity taking place across the national border. It goes beyond the international trade, includes the way in which goods, services are manufactured, created, delivered, sold, and movement of the capital is being encouraged. And if you see about the types of globalization, there are three types of globalization: economic globalization, social globalizations, and the political globalization. What is economic globalizations? Countries that trade with so many countries and have limited trade barriers, that is called as the economic globalization. What is social globalizations? A measure of how easily the information can be passed between the people living in the country and within the different countries also. Say for example, it includes the access of internet and also the social media networks. And next is the political globalization. What is political globalization? It is nothing but the how the political relationship between the countries are happening, the amount of political cooperation, that is called as the political globalizations. Now coming to the causes of globalization, what are the causes? The main causes is the improved communications. The development of communication technology such as internet, email, and mobile phones, they have a vital role in the growth of the globalizations, which helps the MNCs to operate throughout the world. And if we can see, the mobile payments is there, e-wallets are there, which makes the exporters and importers to have the international trade more easily. And next is improved transportation. If you see, the development of the refrigerator and the container transport, bulk shipping, and improved air transport, they have allowed the mass movement of goods throughout the world. And next, the free trade agreements between the MNCs and the capitalist countries. The World Trade Organization and also the IMF, the international organizations, they are insisting of the free trade agreements which have their own wealth and influence, because most of the rich capitalist countries have always have their influence, and it may promote the global free trade. And more importantly, the growth of the multinational corporations like Microsoft, McDonald's, and Nike, they have the consequences of the globalization. That they are investing in the MNCs, in their farms, their mines, the factories. They can able to access the major part of the world, and it has giving the most production in the goods and services to sell the products in the massive scale throughout the world. And what are the effects of globalization? The change in the food supply. Food supply is no longer tied to the seasons. We can buy food anywhere in the world at any time of the year. Divisions of labor. Because of the MNC's search for the cheapest location to manufacture and assemble components, the production to process moved from one place to another, and the labors they were given, they are searching in the cheapest labor, and this causes the less job security. Okay, overall, because the developed nations, they are all looking for the cheapest labor, and they are coming to the underdeveloped or the developing countries, and it is causing to the damage of the environment also. More trade means more transport, which forces more fossil fuels, and climatic changes is a serious threat to our future. So this leads to the anti-globalization protest also. Now you can see, because of the coronavirus, it has a mass impact in the globalization. Now the factories, they are thinking of going to the international level trade. The automakers, they are worried about the spare parts. Textile makers are worried about the fabric. The tourism sector is entirely damaged. So We are just thinking the global supply chain will continue to get better and better every day. This globalization in the next era, it will be a redefined. Now, it will also cover the law under the humanitarian regulations so that the world can be a little bit better through globalization. Thank you.